Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're in my very large weightlifting room, as you can see, in the spare bedroom in my house. Behind me we have my weight bench that I've had for a little while, barbell, dumbbells. So I bought most of this stuff a couple years ago, and back then I didn't have enough money just to get everything I needed. So I got basically enough to be able to do some working out here at the house. I still go to a gym weekly, and so I got enough to where I could do some stuff here at least. So I've got a nice bench, barbell, plate set, dumbbells, and it's been great for a couple years now. And so finally, I've saved up enough to where I'm able to get a rack to go with this, and it's going to be like more a modest one because again, this is a small bedroom. I don't have a lot of room, so I couldn't get something too crazy or big, but it'll be more than enough for what I'm doing here, at least for a while. So with that being said, let's get started. I've got to get stuff moved out of the way, and I'm gonna move these mats back against the wall all the way, and then I'm gonna start moving boxes in, and then I gotta figure out how we're gonna put this new thing together because I have no idea if there's instructions in the box or if it's something I gotta go to a website and find instructions on. So who knows? We'll figure it out though. So let's get started. wasn't too bad. It took about 2.5 hours to put together, which is not too bad at all. And went together pretty easily. The instructions were included in the boxes, which was great. The only thing that was missing was 2 lock washers, and or was it 4? No, I think it's just 2 lock washers were missing. I have extra regular washers, flat washers, so I'm guessing they just swapped those by accident or something. It's just 2 lock washers. Everything else has lock washers, so I just kind of alternated. I have one on that side and one on that side on the top cross members that don't have lock washers right now, but I'm not worried about it at all because, like I said, everything else has lock washers, and so I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Highly doubt it, and I feel very good about the quality of this for sure. Of course, everyone says Rogue is excellent quality. I would say so. These tan uprights were on super clearance. Like, they had their regular Black Friday sale for this squat rack, and for whatever reason the tan color was like further on sale. It was like $45 cheaper than the other colors, and I was like, I like tan. Tan looks good. I'll get tan. Save some money. And they look excellent in here because of the walls. I painted these walls tan a few years ago, so it actually works out really well. I got the spotter arms because I'm doing this solo and gotta have spotter arms. And everything seems, like I said, really good quality. I did put some felt on the back side of these J-cups. Someone I saw online that kind of helps prevent scratching up the face, and yeah, I can see that. But I don't know, I think it might be a little bit more trouble than it's worth because it makes it just really hard to get the J-cups on there. And then I'm not even gonna bother doing it on the spotter arms anyways. And then of course we got the El Matador, and I'm not putting felt on that either. I think it'll just be, it'll get scratched up. It's just gonna get used. I'm not gonna worry about too much. I might go take that felt off those J-cups just because, but I'm sort of indifferent on that. The J-cups is actually kind of nice that they're tough to move around because you're not gonna accidentally move them whenever you're moving the bar. So it's actually kind of nice that they're tight, but I'm not putting it on anything else. So. But yeah, and then this is my Rep Fitness Nightwing. I think it's the Nightwing. It's a really good bench. I got it 2 years ago or so, and it's great. And it works perfect with this, even for bench press. I thought it was going to be, that back cross member was going to be too far up, but no, it fits perfectly fine. So, and that's as low as I go as far as bench press anyways. So, but yeah, that works. It's a little bit tight to get around here, but that's just the way it is. This is a small room. It's a 9 by 11, so it is what it is. And it's about in the middle. I could move it further that way, but then that side would be kind of tight. It just doesn't matter. I can get around. It's fine. And then I've got of course, I got the plate carriers on there. That was a no-brainer for me. I needed that, wanted that. And I've still got some plates down here, and I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with the plate storage yet. If I'm going to put like the 25s down there with the 45s and have the smaller plates up there, or just leave the smaller plates on the floor, I don't know yet. So, but we'll see on that. It's not a big deal. Before, everything was just on the floor in the way, so now it's at least the bigger ones are out of the way, which is nice. I still use this old Marcy bench I've had for like 15 years. It's great for if I want to do something really quick like rows. Not have to move my other bench, it's great. So I like having a second bench. And then my other curl bar. Eventually, I would like to get either a Rep or a Rogue curl bar, but that's, I've got one. It works. So eventually I'll get that. Right now it's more of a what do I need, not what I want kind of thing. And this bar here is a Rep Fitness Colorado bar. Great bar. So both brands, I mean, to me are good quality. It's just I was looking at this Rogue stand a year ago, and it was just a little bit. I didn't have quite enough money saved up yet, and this year when it went on sale again, I was like, yeah, time to get it. So, but yeah, I'm happy with it so far. I've got to try the pull-up. Well, I tried the pull-up bar a little bit earlier, but not too much. But it's, you know, it's good. Very sturdy. As far as first impressions, that's it. I think it's excellent quality. And like I said, the only thing missing was 2 lock washers. I'm sure if I contacted Rogue, they would mail them out. I'm not super concerned with it, to be honest, but we'll see, maybe. Anyways, catch you next time. Take care. All right, some bonus footage. I figured I'd take you in for some close-ups if anyone's interested in that. So you got the nice Rogue logos. I made sure they were both on this side to match. That looks good. And weight plates, carriers. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, it was funny. On the instructions for these, like the instructions for these smaller ones said, and I know this doesn't matter, but it said to use the bolts, the heads on this side with the washer, and the nuts on this side, and then the longer ones said to do it the opposite way. Like on the instructions, the pictures were showing it that way, and it doesn't matter as long as you've got the washer on this side. It just doesn't matter. So, but I just thought that was funny. Like the instructions were backwards depending on which ones you got, the longer ones and the shorter ones. I mean, now I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments if there's like some reason why the larger one should be opposite, but you know, it's nuts and bolts. I mean, what really? Yeah, here's cross member here, and this is where I did. So where I mentioned the 2 lock washers that were missing. So there's this one that I left it off of, and on that side, it was 4. It was 4 lock washers that were missing. That's right, great, because I had 4 extra washers, flat washers. Okay, so there's 1 missing here, 1 missing on the top one here, and the same thing on the other side. The top one doesn't have a lock, the bottom one doesn't have a lock, but opposites do have lock washers. So like I said, it's, you know, I can contact Rogue. I'm sure they would send that out, no problem. I am not worried, concerned at all about this coming apart. It's very solid. And if it gets loose, you're gonna hear it. Like it's gonna be rattling. So, like I said, I really don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be loose. Spotter arm's pretty sweet. They're pretty easy to get in and out. And pull-up bar. And then my super old cap set for the curl bar that I've had for, I don't know, 15 years or so, something like that. It's just got 25s, 5s, and 10s. I don't have any other plates for that. And then my other Rep Fitness plates. We got the 10, 5, 2.5, 25, 45s. I love these equalizer plates. They look awesome. Rogue has similar plates, but they're round holes, and just to me, these hexagons looked way cooler, just in my opinion. So I have these. I mean, they're weight plates. They're heavy, and they're both sets are made in the USA. So I mean, either way, you're getting good stuff no matter which brand you go with. It's just a matter of what do you like. Looks kind of cool. It's got like polished on the outside. So. And then my dumbbells, which I would like to get more dumbbells eventually too. I only have up to 40. So we got 40s, 35s, 30s, and all the smaller ones. These are actually Rep Fitness. The 30s, 35s, and 40s are Rep Fitness ones. The rest of these are Cap, because I got those a long time ago with this curl bar. So I've had these forever. I just recently got the 30s and 35s and 40s when I got that bar and that bench. And also that bench, I have the attachment for the sit-ups. So it works. All right. I think that's it. That's all. I've got my awesome Rogue collars over here that I can actually use now. So what I was using this before when I didn't have a rack was just deadlifts. And that was basically all I could use this bar for at that time. So there was no point in having collars for deadlifts. I'm not throwing weight around or anything. I'm just doing deadlifts. So I may use them now. I mean, really, I don't really do anything to really need collars, which is funny because I bought them, but whatever. Because yeah, like I said, I don't really throw weight around or anything, so collars are not really needed for what I do. Anyways, I'm rambling. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.